We're kind of far from Hollywood right now, but we're also not that far at all. And this spot holds so much Hollywood history, you would never expect it. And for me personally, it holds a lot of history too. We are at the Home of Peace Cemetery in Whittier, California. And today, September 24th, we honor the anniversary of the death of my uncle Carl Laemmle as well as his son Junior. I'm Antonia Carlotta. This is Universally Me, the channel for all things Universal. And my uncle Carl Laemmle founded Universal Studios, and he was a pioneer in the film industry. But he was more than just a studio mogul. He won a Supreme Court case against Thomas Edison. He was a pillar of his community. He was one of the founders of Wilshire Boulevard Temple. He was a loving husband and father. And beyond that, when the Nazis came to power in Germany, he also had an unwavering commitment to saving Jews in Europe. And he sponsored them to come to the United States, set them up with homes and jobs, and saved hundreds of lives. Uncle Carl passed away on September 24th, 1939. Junior Laemmle, Uncle Carl's son, also left a huge mark on Hollywood. He became head of production at Universal at just 21 years old, and he steered Universal through some of its most successful years. He was the driving force behind the Universal Monsters, and he won Universal Studios its very first Academy Award with All Quiet on the Western Front. Uncle Carl and Junior are forever linked in their life and their work, but they're also linked in their death as they both died on September 24th. Junior passed away exactly 40 years to the day after his father. Carl and Junior aren't the only Laemmles here. There are so many more of us here, and most of them together, and it makes Home of Peace particularly special to me. Here in this room with a small gate with our name on it is Carl and Junior, Uncle Carl's daughter Rosabelle, granddaughter Carol, and great-granddaughter Laura Lee. It's strange, but even though Whittier is not all that close to most things in Los Angeles, I have found myself driving by here a lot over the last few years in particular. And I've started taking it as this sign that I'm supposed to stop by. I will use it as an opportunity to just sit and meditate. Maybe I sound crazy, but there is like a certain peace or clarity in this room that I don't get anywhere else. And while I often, everywhere, say that I can feel Uncle Carl around me, there really is a part of me that almost feels like I can hear his voice in here. It's a Jewish custom to leave a stone or something small when you visit as a way to pay your respect and show that you were there, so I always try to remember to leave one. After visiting the mausoleum, I head outside to see my Aunt Carla and my great-great-grandfather Joseph, who are also here. Here we are with my Aunt Carla, her beautiful stone. I helped pick this out, so it feels a little, I don't know, extra special to me. You know, everybody inside passed away so long before I was born. Even Uncle Carl's great-granddaughter, Laura Lee, passed away, I think, about a decade before I was born. So I never got to know them. But Carla, I got to know her. I got to spend so much time with her, and I'm so fortunate for that. She was born in 1909. She was born before the Titanic sunk, and I got to know her in my life, which is I know that so many people don't get that. And I think many of you watching my channel, you got to know Carla when she was alive. She loved going to conventions and events. She loved meeting people. And if you knew her, you knew that she was so cute and funny and charming and just a blast to hang out with. And she was living history, and she loved to talk about it. She loved talking about growing up living on the Universal backlot and filming Phantom of the Opera and Dracula and all the other great movies that she was in. And she loved dancing, and she was a flirt. She was just the best. And it doesn't feel like it was 10 years ago that she passed away. It feels like maybe just months. I miss all the time that I just got to go over and hang out and see her. So this is where she's at now. I got my stone right here. Somebody here today just told me that a lot of times around Halloween, somebody comes and decorates, and I guess maybe I've always missed it, but I'm a little curious who that is, and I'm absolutely going to be coming around this Halloween to see what it looks like. And if for any reason they don't keep the tradition up, I am down to start it because I know that she would love that. Her birthday is October 20th. She loved Halloween and spooky stuff. She was the perfect person to be her, you know? So my family are not the only Hollywood legends at Home of Peace either. Another important figure in Home of Peace is Rabbi Magnin, who was the rabbi at Wilshire Boulevard Temple, which Uncle Carl was a founding member of. Rabbi Magnin was something of a celebrity rabbi, and this cemetery was owned by Wilshire Boulevard Temple, I think, until the 1980s. Home of Peace is a resting place for other Hollywood founders, too. Louis B. Mayer of MGM, Harry, Sam, and Jack Warner, aka the Warner Brothers. Also, Shemp Howard and Curly Howard of the Three Stooges are here. Every time that I walk through this cemetery, I'm reminded of all the history that this place represents, of how different this world would be without the men and women buried here. I talked about just a few, but there are so many more stories to discover here. Next time you're in Los Angeles, travel just a bit outside the city and visit Home of Peace. Please come visit Uncle Carl and Junior, Carla, and all the other Laemmles here. Bring a stone to leave for them and tell them I say hello. I can't imagine a better way to honor my family on the anniversary of Junior and Senior's death. The impact that they have on my life is immeasurable. On days like this, I really, really hope that I'm making them all proud, and I hope to measure up to all of the things that they did in their life.